see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
On first down, Hurts. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And
better offense by me.
Take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing.
You ran past the ball.
Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the
You
lead.
ran past the ball.
I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, they can carry that into the locker room at the half. They'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
That's rookie of the year, dog.
Into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. You can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick-6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And Shark calls it in.
I seen it.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Switch me down.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
52 blaster. Fight 97. Black shot. Ready.
To throw, Young. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's
Use alert, dog.
picked off by the corner. Bradley
Use alert.
And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down, Eagles.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Oh, he ain't get that off?
And he's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Okay.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to
Well, I tried to. They did that little shit where they don't throw the ball.
Better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside.
He ain't pump fake. He just ain't throw it.
Backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to the speedster, Olamide Zaccheaus. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Olamide Zaccheaus, 66 yards. And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would.
Y'all was not. Y'all was not. He had like 3 yards on you.
Recognize and so hard to adjust because
look at the replay. Y'all nowhere near him.
Get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver,
what that got to do with you?
Tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance.
If you look at the replay, y'all not even close.
And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision
That's
to bring
Leonard,
the end
dog.
zone, not a good one.
First down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you know, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Hurry, hurry.
Young. He's got Mingo. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now they're in the hurry-up.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Young. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Young on 3rd and 2.
Oh, wow.
That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Young to throw it. This is caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. Here is Young. Buying time to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young taking it from far down. And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this.
You know it's a new rule, right? It is. It is. Yeah.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
Oh, that was on us?
And it backs the offense up a little bit.
Okay.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's a handoff to Swift, shedding the tackle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if there was a penalty moments ago. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage?
Come on, man.
Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep your defense off balance. I like that phrase, staying ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh, you serious? Not twice in a row.
Feel the disappointment on that one because you saw some guys on the sidelines jumping up going, oh no. Looked like they had that one set up well on third down, but you got to give yourself time to get rid of the football.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. On the handoff, this is Swift. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 50 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 39 yards there, a big one.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Hurts changing up the play. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll drop this one off to Swift. Touchdown! DeAndre Swift, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. The touchdown
he went for the tackle. What are you supposed to do?
But they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there.
That's
right?
good play action right there.
Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like
That's great play action. That's what he's supposed to do.
Play to finalize things off.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Raheem Blackshear now to return it. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
That's me.
they're going to have to sit in that film room and
He did not drop that.
and figure out how to not
What?
in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time?
How did he drop that?
They'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. A good hand.
I don't understand how I can't get that screen off.
2nd down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Olamide Zaccheaus. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead.
Don't use it. Let the computer do it. That's not your strength.
It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because they absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Ready, break.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Red. Set.
Now Young. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That's Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker, who got in and dropped him to the turf. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Under pressure, they got him again. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After 1st and 2nd down went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They go play action with Hurts. That's caught inside the 20.
Let the computer do it. That ain't your job, man.
That one goes for 30.
That ain't your game.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big 4th quarter lead. Here's another completion.
You see what
for
happens.
big yardage.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A loss of 3 on the sack made.
Oh, when you mean when you stop for 30 minutes and then start back up? I feel you, dog.
Take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Out route pass complete to Goddard. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown.
That's one of your routes.
Continues. But not much defensive resistance on that drive, and really shows the way this offense has been humming. They haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Come on, set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even the score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Ready.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Blaster. 6. 6. Mega. Set. Hunt.
Now here's Young. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Ready.
Young.
Give me that. Oh, my goodness.
Will be incomplete.
That incompletion I'm not surprised with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On the set.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll try and run for it.
Whew.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that?
Yeah, right.
For the entire time.
You didn't see none of the users on this drive.
Going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively.
Ready?
1st down, Young. That is caught by Thielen. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Blue striker.
Young now. That is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Looking underneath and finding Hubbard. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Ready?
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Spike 60. Slice blue.
Now Young. Pass taken.
Yeah, that pump fake messed me up too. I thought you might have been through it. I thought you got sacked or something.
So much for the run on 3rd and 1.
He wasn't open. I thought he got sacked.
1st down.
Here we go. 52 black, Edo blue. Set.
Young to throw it.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
Striker. Ready.
And Young's going to throw for this. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. And they're not able to complete it. Now just 6 seconds remain. Time for 1, maybe 2 more plays. Oh, I think the Panthers.
Oh, wow.
They did. Carolina football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. One last shot for Young. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day, You both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
You got another one?
Yeah.
All right.
All the marbles.